We cannot let fear control our minds. We can't let the media fueled fire that's out there at the moment control us. Like this, we're living in this fucking crazy world right now. You know, this whole coronavirus, COVID-19, whatever you want to call it, it's absolutely bonkers. But it's being massively fueled by the media, which is putting so much fear and uncertainty and anxiety into the marketplace that it's making human beings, us, act like crazy people. And we can't let it continue. You know, if you just got to turn on the news to see it, right? You've got people panic buying, you've got people just worrying about all this sort of stuff. It's all fueled by the media. So what we have to do, no matter what, because this really will be the downfall, you know, it really genuinely will be, the only thing we end up fearing is fear itself, because the fear that everyone's feeling at the moment is the real danger. It's making people do things they wouldn't normally do. We constantly have to fucking remember our core principles as people, as human beings. Be nice. Think about other people rather than yourself. When you're going and stocking up your shopping trolley full of crap, just think about the person that's going to arrive and see an empty shelf. You know, it all goes back to just being a good person. You know, don't let this whole crazy media fueled frenzy like change who you are. Yeah, be nice. At the end of the day, we're all good people deep down. We can't let this thing change us. It's making people selfish. It's bringing out the worst in people. What we've got to do is we've got to ground ourselves. We've got to take a step back and we've got to look at what's really happening, all right, and make decisions based on who we actually are, which is good people. We need to look out and think to ourselves, right, how can I help other people? Not how can I get shit before everyone else does. How can I help the person next to me? How can I help the more vulnerable people? And that's where our sort of brains need to be, but right now they're not. But that's all we see in the media, all right? So when people see people panic buying, we're like, well, if they buy everything, then I'm not going to have anything, so I need to go and buy stuff. And on it goes. And that's what's going to fucking be the real problem. Not coronavirus. Coronavirus will be irrelevant. It's how we act and react to this situation as a culture, as a race. How we react to it now is really going to be what defines us moving forward, not the virus itself. You know, so we cannot let fear control us. We cannot let the fear of what might happen, take over our minds, because we always have power over this. We always have power over this ourselves, and it's down to us. It's down to us to determine what we make out of this situation. Call people up that you haven't spoken to in a while. Check in on a neighbour. You might have someone that's an older person in your street that can't do anything. Check in with them. Call them up. See if there's anything you can do with them. Just most important message I can get across, you know, other than the fact letting fear control you, is don't let it change who you are. Be a nice person, because there's so much that we can do for each other. If we stick together through this crisis, we'll come out stronger, I promise. Things like this make us stronger. You know, makes humanity stronger. But it can also break us. We've got to make sure we stick together through it. That's the most important thing. Because if we don't, if we all go selfish, every man for himself, trust me, this is going to end very, very badly. Because there's lots of opportunity as well in situations like this. It's looking at what can be done. We've got to stay at home for 2 weeks. We'll fucking read a book, learn something new, make the most out of it, because guess what? It is what it is. At the end of the day, it is what it is. If we've all got to stay inside, we've all got to stay inside. But we've got to make sure that we stay true to ourselves and don't lose ourselves and turn ourselves into something that we're not, just because of fear of what might happen because of the fucking front page of the newspaper. You know, it's really, really important that we don't let fear control how we act.
Thanks for watching this video, guys. Listen, if you want more motivational fire coming to you every single week, then subscribe to my channel right here. If you don't know why you should subscribe yet and you need a little bit more convincing, watch my next video right here. Thanks for watching.